Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Worst School with
Show
me,
me
Get
more.
Daved.
Sorry. That was a close one.
You
You saved me. Thank you.
sound like a weird voice coming out of the second last student who spoke. Anyway, it's me, Get Daved. We're MVPing. Mission to save or kill students, a little bit of both.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel.
What about all the
This
bodies?
must have something to do with Rhea. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student?
You're involved in a lot of
Run
this stuff,
along now.
Monica.
Thanks for all your help, sir. You're just a pathetic old man.
Oh, you're friends with Edelgard.
How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog.
Divine Pulse?
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Who stopped me? The Flame Emperor?
What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
The big bad? Just Divine Pulse again.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it.
Stone cold mercenary
Thank
kid
you.
loved its father.
Kid.
Time to search the room. With me, Get Daved.
My, thank you so much.
So this is where your father lived. Hmm? Are you still crying? If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Okay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Yeah, before this place gets ransacked.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
Oh, he was a gentle soul.
Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time.
Time to get the truth.
Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural.
Yeah.
I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
Oh,
Day
I'm a
2 of the
monster.
Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I
Time
used
to
to think
ask.
the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death.
With the rain?
Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Hide the book.
Ah, here you are. To think that that Gerald would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
Yeah, I gathered that.
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead.
You're not my dad!
Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering.
Yeah, there you go.
Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with
Thanks,
secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh,
Before Monica
but I have
stabs
at
it.
least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Are you gonna... No, it's okay. I didn't want to know anyway.
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
Oh, he didn't think so.
It was a long while back. At the time, Gerald was a soldier of the kingdom. He was injured in battle, and I saved him just as he was about to perish. That was our first meeting. After that, he became a knight of Seros. He gave his all in service of the church.
Why'd he burn down the...
fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach.
Okay.
Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to.
Yeah?
It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Yeah, I guess you figured out that...
Your mother, she was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately.
I mean, you could say the last word and he wouldn't know the
Report
context.
from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
Cool,
Please
I'm gonna
rest
go
and
avenge.
focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
I have 2 people I need to kill. And what the hell is Edelgard doing with all those little chats with Monica, huh? Time for a candid discussion.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan.
Okay.
Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
And Edelgard's a big proponent of there's multiple factions at work, and we've seen the Flame Emperor army, and we've seen those who slither in the dark. I'm gonna presume that guy we saw does not work for the Flame Emperor, and is Mr. Those Who Slither in the Dark, and Monica's with him. So
You're here again.
that leads us back to Edelgard.
Professor, you've been crying.
Yeah, your friend
So,
killed my dad.
Even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
It was.
Long ago, someone said the same thing to me. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
Boy, you're great at this.
It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness.
Okay.
Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you.
Okay, well, there's this thing called compassion, which literally means to suffer with someone else. It's considered a virtue.
All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
Yeah.
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel,
You know?
they're up to something near Garreg Mach.
What do you know?
The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered.
I mean, Monica could have been spying on Edelgard, but
When they are,
it
will
was
you lead us
largely
into
initiated by Monica.
Or will you just sit here with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods.
How could you?
Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Well, let's just focus on Ingrid for now. I think she'd like a refreshing one.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I have less cookies this
relaxing.
time. Or less platter. I think she kind of likes the rules. Oh no, she loves food. What's your favorite thing?
Yes. Yes.
All right. I guess another food for life? We just doubled down on...
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
I like that she has like the formal tone and the informal one, and you could hear both in the two sentences actually. Okay, we do have some battles, but we should focus on exploration first. Assassino is a little... Oh, it looks dumb. Okay. Man, what do I kind of want to do hero. I typically pick the hero class because I really like it. It's no lord, but it'll do. And I don't get why Edelgard doesn't have a better chance of certifying here. She's used the sword a lot. I really want to get her to a lord quickly. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna remember to do that. That was 0% on the seminar. Yeah, right.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
I mean, you're kind of a lousy friend.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Yeah. Wow. We had a little cry with her. That's good, though. I had a friend, I forget if I've mentioned this on the channel before, but I had a friend, she shared some rather, like, good advice, I think, that seems counterintuitive, but I know there's a study that says... What did I miss? It says that if you're, like, people who are feeling depressed or sad, listening to depressing or sad music actually makes them feel better. Like, sort of being exposed to that helps. And then I also know what my friend said, which was that she was advised to, if you were feeling sad, like, watch sad movies or listen to sad music or those sorts of things to, like, make yourself cry. Is a way of, like, essentially getting the emotions out of you. Because, you know, if you don't like it, or rather, if you're finding that you're, like, angry and you don't know why and that sort of things, it's like, yeah, there might be pent-up sorrow, and you've got to let it out.
What happened to Gerald.
I don't know, that always seemed interesting. Like, you're angry, go do something to feel sorrow.
I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Okay.
Hello there.
Cheapskate. Oh,
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you.
I don't think so.
I can't believe... Someone lost this? Someone...
Do you want a thing?
Someone...
A big spoon.
Someone...
I know who that's for.
Someone...
I'm trying to cheer you up, Leone.
Someone lost...
I thought that one might be it. Well, okay, well. Just have a... What's a good... A forget-me-not would be appropriate.
Thanks.
No, today is not a Pitcher Planet day. Guess we could do some fishing to take our mind off things. Alright, Blowfly. Blow me away. Alright, we'll settle for blue.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these.
Yeah, me neither.
Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now.
Yeah, but I want to
Losing
kill
someone
people.
dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Oh. Here, I have an owl feather.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Much appreciated, Ingrid.
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Except? Oh, wow, okay. Well, put your head down, you're only the guard. I like that the marketplace is still bustling.
Right.
Honestly, this could be more comforting than anything else, though.
Hey there.
Nope. I guess the increased durability
Come back
is
anytime.
nice. As you may be starting to notice, I typically do not worry much about weapons in Fire Emblem games, because I am perfectly okay with using weak ones.
Come back soon.
What?
Hey, thanks, man. Wait a second. Bernadetta got out of her room. Everyone, it happened. It's a great day.
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
I'm gonna tell you something I heard for my entire life, which I'm finally starting to understand. Life, by its very nature, is unfair.
Do you have time for a request?
Yeah, sure. I always assumed when people said that, it meant like people do unfair things in life. But no, it's like the very substance of living is a certain amount of injustice. It's not a happy thought over north of it. I'll be right back, Lysithia. I don't even mean it as like a depressing thought either, but it's just like, you gotta know...
Professor?
Interesting.
You know, think of it like buying a package. This is what's inside it.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all.
Thank you.
This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former.
Wow,
Still,
you've
it appears
grown
the
up.
knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects. I thought, there
Thank
you
you.
go again with that stern look. Of course, I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that. Lavender helps you sleep?
I'll gladly take...
A moment, please.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Bernadetta, that is the most wonderful thing that could happen. Well, at least there's a cat. Alright, we'll go check in with Lysithia again.
Professor.
You know, I'm pretty sad. You pretty much have to join my house if I asked you.
This because you're so strong, Professor. Bet we don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen. Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
You know, if you were in my house, you could, perhaps.
What? What?
Someone who's not good at magic. That would not be her.
What? Did...
Oh wow, I thought she was scared of ghosts.
Thank you.
Wonder if there's like some sort of...
Yes, I'm actually very busy.
Oh shoot. Magic and faith. My faith is pretty good. Not good enough though.
Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world.
I don't know, the last proposal worked out well.
Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
Again.
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father. I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid, are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others.
Thanks, Dad.
Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Monastery.
So get fishing.
As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining.
No.
I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance.
Oops.
Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest.
Well, it happens.
I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
I have a book for you called Pride and Prejudice. Sometimes you can have it both. Well, no, I see his point of view.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me.
Yeah, it's that he's got, like, all those brothers and stuff.
I understand it very, very well. Which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Oh, she's going for it. You know, I have the crest of flames.
Teach. I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything to make time pass. And it's a great relief. Sometimes.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Geralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live.
I agree with Lawrence?
If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Looking at your arms, I'm gonna say hit the gym. But much obliged.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Yeah, just appreciate that for now.
Dear goddess,
Oh.
I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul.
Thanks.
There's not much else I can do.
I am on a quest for revenge now. I guess don't worry about that yet. I have a picture for you.
Oh, they...
Someone who daydreams about the goddess.
I'll say there's not... What's this?
Professor,
I don't know.
It seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie.
Oh, yeah.
She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
Yeah. Who's good at making accessories? My goodness, I do not know the students of the other house.
Professor? Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again.
How long was I hiding in my
this
room?
month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
I mean, there's been an assassination and demonic... Yeah, no, it'll be
Most
quiet
of the
one.
knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
You know, paying attention to it doesn't seem to help much.
What do you think, Professor?
No, I gotta keep the kids safe.
I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
And manipulable. Manipulatable. Oh, I don't know. Thanks for coming out.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
Yes.
If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows?
Oh, that,
I hope
yeah,
that
no,
all
I
the
mean...
students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Except the ones that are dead. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, at this point, I think you can't take your survival for granted.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain.
I mean, a year being spent with a
That said, whenever she
ritual.
had free time, she was always hanging around with the Edelgard.
Yeah.
Wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
No, I don't think you are. Person of high class from this house, because it's in our room. Alright, we will continue our sorrowful exploration next time. Everyone's at the dining hall. And yeah, maybe there might be a pointed conversation coming up. See you in the next episode.